Hello, Bengals, my old friend. I've come to watch you play again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seed while I was dreaming. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within 2 and 2. The worst part about this week is simply that it was no different than last week. The absolute only thing that improved this week over last week is that we didn't have any turnovers. So thank God for that. Losing by 25 somehow feels worse than that though. Dear God, we have to find a different quarterback. At this point, I'm even looking at Mr. Unlimited to come in for Jake Browning. Browning's throws have ranged from questionable to straight up dangerous. 2 back-to-back delay of play penalties in the second quarter, it feels like tanking on all fronts as the offensive line gave up 7 flags. 11 penalties all game for a combined 65 yards. And it actually looks better on paper too. Many of these penalties were death nails in already rigor mortis offensive drives. Chase Brown finally saw actual green today, averaging 4 yards a carry, but poor play calling and passing led him to being artificially sidelined. He did account for 71 of the Bengals' 159 total offensive yards, so at least he's leading in yardage. But you know who had really good yards? The entire Broncos offense. They had a total of 512 yards, 326 and 2 touchdowns coming from Bo Nix, and a whopping 186 came on the ground by Dobbins, Harvey, and the rest of the runners. Our defense was worse than Swiss cheese. We were hardly even there. This is an awful loss, and it's clear that things need to seriously change. Jake Browning should not start as quarterback next week. He has given nothing in the past 2 weeks to show that he deserves the starting spot on this team. Zach Taylor shouldn't be able to sleep for the next week, because the Lions are the 6th best offense in the NFL. They're 12th in defensive yards allowed, and top 5 in turnovers and sacks. Looking at all this on paper, we're going to lose by 70. We are going to be devastated. Since being choked by the Packers on their opener, the Lions have been killing every single opponent they've played. The Bengals are sitting at 11-point underdogs right now against the reigning champions of the NFC North. We will have to see how this goes. Hopefully we can have a surprise pickup or trade sometime very soon. This team can do something, but it will have to be without the key pieces that we have now. The Chargers are starting to look like they're in mid-season form. Scatterboo is going to have to go 40 carries a game head first now after Neighbors' unfortunate injury. It really just sucks to see this happen. He was easily the most talented and fun player to watch on that offense. The Chiefs manhandled the Ravens, who put in Cooper Rush late in the game. It's looking like Lamar is going to miss at least a couple of weeks. The Vikings let us down 2 weeks in a row and let the Steelers take the lead in the race for the AFC North. The Raiders, Panthers, and Colts all show what they are truly made of, and we finally got a real answer for who won the Micah Parsons trade. It was actually a tie. I almost called this segment the Views from Fifth Turd on accident. Mark Stoops has to be fired. Everyone is getting fired this week. I'm cleaning the Big Lex house. We had the lead in the first quarter, then proceeded to let up 3 unanswered scores and never looked back. Cutter Boley was done an absolute disservice by Stoops and was not ready for this at all. Sacked 6 times, intercepted twice. Just like I gave Browning grace, I'll also give it to Cutter, only more so. With him being a freshman college QB, that benefit of the doubt is absolutely going to be there. I like Cutter, and I hope he continues to grow and exceed on UK's offense. I blame Stoops for this loss. How much do you think we're going to lose to Georgia by? ESPN says 3 touchdowns. Oh, I want to believe it'll just be 3. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave it a like. If you didn't agree with one of my takes, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what else I could have said. And to keep following Big Lex this season, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all later.